Irvingman, watches shows sitting on his can. Tells a story, tells a joke, monetizes cause he's broke. Look out, here comes the Irvingman.
Today we learned just from the title that somebody can't spell. I always excelled at spelling. I'm one of those annoying people who, when you don't know how to spell something, you ask me because I probably know. Don't you just hate the know-it-all types?
It sure is quiet tonight. Almost too quiet.
Right on cue. Well done, Special Effects Department.
At least it was. It's the Museum of Art. Seems we have an over-enthusiastic art lover in our midst.
Oh, it wasn't special effects. It was... He'd better get over there and see what's going on. It's the latest dance craze, the Spidey Strut.
Come on, Spidey boy, get hold of yourself. You're not seeing things. It's nothing. Just a centaur stealing a Greek vase. Happens all the time in New York.
If it's going to happen, he's right that New York is the most likely place. That's why the Marvel Universe is set there. The city embraces the weirdness. He and the centaur face off, but when the webbing touches him, the centaur vanishes.
How come Parker's never around when I need him?
But Mr. Jameson, you told him he could take the day off and...
Never mind what I told him, Miss Brandt.
Never mind what I said. I never know what I'm talking about anyway, so why would anybody listen?
Jameson here. Absolutely not. I'm interested in news, not a moth-eaten subject like mythology, and that's final.
It's not exactly a hot topic. The best she might hope for would be something near the back page that almost nobody would see. Try writing a book instead.
You will be, Mr. Jameson, before I'm through. You'll be begging for my column on mythology. It's your turn, Cyclops.
I'm not sure what she expects him to do. She had the centaur rob a museum, which is a strange way to get Jonah's attention, especially since he never saw the centaur.
My spider sense. Danger. Cyclops!
Where's he getting the rocks? He seems to have an endless supply of them.
Gone.
The rock came down, smashed into a statue in the park, and completely replaced the figure's head. Authorities attributed the mystery to aliens trying to show us what they look like. Ms. Trubble is tired of Spider-Man getting in her way. She knows who to send after him.
My spider sense tells me there's danger here. It's telling me to duck. Wallop and web snappers.
He can't evade Diana, goddess of the hunt. Okay, maybe he can.
Somebody broke into the Stonefeller mansion and stole his statuette. Now, who'd want an ugly thing like that?
Cerberus, the mythological watchdog of Hades.
If the Stonefellers had a watchdog like that, they wouldn't have to worry about thieves.
No! I'm still not interested in a daily column on mythology, and that's final!
Betty explains that the caller is some bookstore owner named Trubble. Jonah thinks she's well named. Peter is starting to think so too, though for a slightly different reason. He realizes Diana was standing in front of that store. Time to check it out.
What an interesting coincidence.
His spider sense starts going off as the lady herself appears.
I'm from the Daily Bugle, and Mr. Jameson tells me you are an authority on mythology, and we'd like...
You tell your publisher if he wants to talk business, he'll have to come to me personally.
But I
will talk to no one but J. Jonah Jameson.
But Miss Trubble...
Now go.
I have a feeling her store isn't very profitable. She didn't even try to sell him a book.
Identical. Even the tail is broken in the same place. That means Miss Trubble has stolen the statuette. This calls for another visit to Trubble's Book Corner.
No, it calls for good citizen Peter Parker to take those pictures to the police and be there with your camera and a tape recorder when she tries to explain how she comes to be in possession of it.
I love animals, but this is too much.
Okay, I do wonder how the police would have handled that. They don't have webbing.
My spider sense tells me I'm getting warm.
The chest will do you no good, Spider-Man. Only I have the magic key.
Don't tell me you've got Pandora's box.
If she's that into mythology, she should know that's not how Pandora's box worked. After Pandora opened it, only one item was left in it: hope. I couldn't find any version of the myth that says it does this. But as we've seen many times, this show took lots of liberties with lots of things. This is just one more. She opens the box again and conjures up Vulcan, god of fire.
Imprison him!
A gift from the gods, mortal.
Excellent, Vulcan. Now, finish him!
Didn't Spidey have a bunch of webbing attached to that hammer? Looks like our boy's in trouble. Usually when he hits them with his web, they disappear. I guess that doesn't go for big hammers and gold chains. That's good news for Miley Cyrus and most rappers.
You must not fail me.
See what happens when you put so much pressure on him? He chokes and misses.
The chest, Vulcan! The chest!
Blow hard.
That should have made the coals hot enough to set the box on fire, but I guess the box is made of something with a high flash point. Too bad those books aren't. Vulcan isn't concerned about that. Ms. Trubble is.
Back, Vulcan! Back into the chest! I command you!
Away! You cannot command the gods.
I was wondering when that was going to happen. The Roman deities didn't like being told what to do.
The chest. Let me save you the trouble, Miss Trubble.
It's just as well. I think that chest was defective.
She's the one responsible for the Stonefeller theft. And here's the statue.
You'll probably get a medal for this, Spider-Man.
We'll get one of New York's most prominent citizens to present it to you. Do you happen to know J. Jonah Jameson's phone number? Ms. Trubble. His spider sense is going off as the lady herself...